Hi guys, so today we're going to do a little story time, and this happened yesterday. So my friend recently had a baby, and while she was still pregnant, we made plans to go to this big baby store in Orlando called Macro Baby, but our schedules never really lined up. So we didn't end up being able to do it while she was pregnant. So yesterday was her fiance's first day back at work since having the baby. And so I went over to help her out. And we decided, you know what? Let's take a little road trip and go to Macro Baby. And Orlando is about a 2-hour drive from where we live. So it wouldn't have been a quick trip, but I was not expecting it to take as long as it did because we never actually made it to Macro Baby. We made it to Orlando, but then her tire light started blinking, and we realized that her driver's side front tire was like really low. It was losing air, which it was not supposed to be doing. And we only brought 2 bottles with us. And we've got this 2-week-old baby. How are we going to feed her? My friend doesn't breastfeed. She decided not to. Which is fine. It's her choice. I don't really understand all the hate that moms tend to get for not breastfeeding. It's not for everyone. And so we start driving around. We find like a Take 5 oil change place, and the guy there checks our tire pressure and says that all the other 3 tires are at 35, but the front driver's tire was at 25. Now, he said it might be enough to get us home, but my friend didn't want to take the chances. So she found a Wawa, which is like a gas station that had like a tire pump thing that you could use for free, but we couldn't figure out how to. I mean, we're pretty sure we were using it right, but it didn't seem to work. So then we keep driving, find another gas station, and that's where we wait for her fiance, who had to leave work early, to come and bring us a like tire pump that would actually work. And while we're there, my phone's battery starts to die. So I'm like, hey, I think we should maybe pop into the store and get a charger, because I have an iPhone 15, and so her charger does not fit my phone. So maybe they'll have one in the store. And they did, but it was a 10-foot long charger. And the minute we went into the store, like the guy behind the counter, I'm pretty sure he was scratching his balls when we walked in. And like, my friend is holding the baby, and we've got like a blanket covering her because we're in Micanopy at this point, and it doesn't feel safe having a baby just like out in the open, especially not one this tiny. So like, and the baby's so tiny that you can't even tell that she's holding a baby. And she's only 2 weeks old. And she starts to get grumpy, but we've only got one bottle left. So like, okay, like we'll plug in my phone, I'll give her the bottle. And let's just hope that this lasts her, because newborns eat like every 2 hours. And at this point, I'm really hoping that we can get back home before she's hungry again, but it didn't end up that way. So I'm sitting in the back seat with her, just kind of holding the pacifier so she'll stop spitting it out of her mouth when she realizes there's no milk coming out of it and gets mad. And so we keep having to stop at different gas stations just to use this little tire pump to put more air in the tire. And then we keep going. And then we eventually do make it home. But it's like dark out. We set out at like 11 a.m. 11:30 maybe. And now it's dark. And we never even made it to the store. Which sucks, because I've actually done a video in where I went into that store before. It is huge. It's even got a reborn nursery inside it. And it is so cool. But we'll have to do another day trip, and this time with new tires, because, our tires are just old. They are 4 years old, and she just needs to get new ones. But she was putting it off because she just had a baby. So we will have to find another time to do it, although my grandparents do live in Orlando, so maybe we can stop by their house next time, because I did get my baby fever from my grandmother. And my grandmother has this hilarious story about the time she once delivered a baby when she was in nursing school. She loves to tell that story. So maybe we can pay them a visit next time and do it properly. A proper road trip with a baby. One where we actually get to our destination. It was kind of hilarious thinking back on it, because like all the things that went wrong, all the times we had to pull over to change a diaper, because my friend's baby does not like to sit in a poopy diaper. She will, as soon as there's poop in her diaper, she will get mad and start crying. So every time she pooped, we would have to pull over and change her diaper. We ended up pulling over to change her diaper 4 times. And it wasn't funny in the moment, but it is a crazy story to look back on even 24 hours later. And it hasn't even been the full 24 hours since that happened. But my friend would like to remain anonymous, so that's why I haven't said her name yet, and I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to say her fiance's name either, or even the baby's name. But I will tell you that I have been calling her Little Mouse because of the noises that she makes in her sleep. Just because it's cute. She makes these little squeaky noises. It just, while she's fast asleep, and you'll just hear these little squeaks. And it's like, is she awake? Nope, she's still conked out. And she's also tiny like a mouse, so it fits. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any crazy road trip with a newborn stories, I would love to hear them in the comments. Or, you know, post them on Reddit. I'll probably find them. Or post a video if you have your own channel. The point is, I would love to hear your stories. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!